Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Josh Greenberg, and I got in charge of problem set number 7. So what that is a population growth problem, and then an initial value true or false problem. So what we're gonna do here first today is we're gonna do the population growth problem first. So as you can see here, the initial population is gonna be 1,000. Then after 7 years, population increases to 1,500, and the population increases at a rate proportional to the current population. And then the final question is asking what is the population at 60 years. So what I like to do is write down everything we know. So when P of t equals 1,500, we will know t equals 7. And when P nub, or the initial base population, that's going to equal 1,000, right? And then the formula here is base population E raised to the power of the growth rate and time, which in this situation is years. So the first step to this problem here is we have to solve for k. We have to get the relative growth rate, and then once we get k, we can plug in 60 for t and 1,000 for p nub, and that will lead us to our answer. So if you solve for k, you're going to want to use the numbers when P of t equals 1,500, t equals 7. So you're going to set this up as 1,500 is equal to 1,000 e to the k7, okay? So again, you want to solve for k here. That's why t is plugged in for 7, and because at p of 7 it equals 1,500, there's 1,500, okay? So to solve for k here, the first step you're going to do is divide by 1,000. All right, and then obviously here, the thousands will cancel, and you will get 1.5. So then 1.5 equals e to the k7. So now here, you want to get rid of the e, right? Because you're solving for k, you don't want two variables over, and even though e is a constant, it doesn't matter. So what you want to do is you can't just divide by 7 because 7 is an exponent. You can't take the inverse or anything like that. So what you want to do is take natural log of both sides, ln. So from here, you will get the natural log of 1.5 is equal to the natural log of e k to the 7th. Now, as we know, when you take the natural log of e, they cancel out. So that's going to cancel, which will leave you with the natural log of 1.5 is equal to k7. Now, this is just simple algebra now. If you want to solve for a variable on one side, you gotta get rid of the constant, which is 7. So, you're gonna divide by 7 from both sides. From there, you will get k is equal to the natural log of 1.5 over 7. Okay, so that's the first step. You know, we found k, we found the growth rate, we know that we have to solve for 60 years, and we know the base population is 1,000. So using this formula here, we can now calculate the population. So using the formula, you will get P of t is equal to 1,000 base population, okay, E, so E, and then raised to the power of kt. So k, as you know, is ln 1.5 over 7, and then t is 60 times 60. Okay, so from there, you know, on a final exam, you are allowed to use a calculator. So from here, you will plug that into the calculator, and your total and your answer is going to be 32,311.24177. Okay? Now, you can't have 0.2 of something, of a person or a population or anything like that. Therefore, you have to round to the nearest whole number. So you will get the total population at t equals 60 years as 32,311. Okay, so just for a little review, we had our knowns here. We knew that we had to find k, the relative growth rate. We took the natural log of both sides once we simplified the formula. That's how you got ln of 1.5 over 7 equals k. And then from there, you plug that into the equation, right? So P of t equals 1000 e raised to the power of ln 1.5 over 7 times 60, and that's how you got your answer. So, now for the initial value problem. This is going to be a true or false problem. So what this is it's asking true or false for the initial value problem of d of y over d of x equals 5 over y at y of 0 equals negative 2. Does it equal y equals square root of 10x minus 4? Okay, so the first step here is you just want to take the integral of both sides here. So what you're going to end up doing is you will have this, the integral of y d of y equals the integral of 5 d of x. Okay, so now once you do this, what you're going to get from here is you will now get y squared is equal to 5x, and since it is an indefinite integral, you have to include c, right? Plus c. And then this y squared will be over 2, right? The integral of y is y squared over 2. So what you now have to do here is now you want to basically simplify and solve, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to multiply 2 by both sides. 2. So what you will now get is y squared is equal to 10x plus c. Okay, and again, so what we're trying to do is prove that this works for this problem, okay? So it's kind of looking pretty good right now. You know, you got the 10x, it has to be equal to 10x minus 4. And right now you have y squared equals 10x plus c. Okay, so what you want to do here is you're solving for c here because you want to make sure that c is going to equal to 4, and you will get that. So from here, you're going to take the square root of both sides. So square root. So you will get y equals plus minus square root of 10x plus c. Okay? So from here, you want to use the initial values to plug in for y and x. Okay? And because here you will have a negative, right? So you're going to do for y is going to be negative 2. Okay, you're going to get negative 2 equals plus minus square root of 10 times 0 plus c, right? 0 here, that's the x value, so it's going to go in there, okay? So what you are now going to get is negative 2 equals plus minus square root of c. From here, you are going to square both sides, which you will now get is equal to 4 equals c. Now, it will be plus minus c, but it's asking for one solution, and you have a minus here, so it's going to be minus. So it's actually going to be negative 4 equals c, which, if you go back to the initial problem, you get the formula of 10x minus 4, Well, because of this, you would get y equals square root of 10x plus c equals -4. So then you would get y equals the square root of 10x minus 4, which is what you wanted to see if it was true or false. So the answer is true. So, thanks for watching. I hope you guys learned some stuff. I definitely feel like making this video kind of helped me think through things and actually helped me be more confident about the section. So good luck on your final and have a good 2 weeks before classes start. Thanks.